this is just another instance about why some people should just say, the hell with GoFundMe. I'm not about to be putting my money into this freaking company or use a platform that I can use in order to like gain some money. This is just another instance why fucking people should stop using GoFundMe, because GoFundMe is a freaking biased ass left wing fundraising event, because that's what it is. We all know that freaking GoFundMe ended up stopped the 2022 Freedom Convoy for all the truckers who refused to get jabbed up, or a weekly test or a daily test from entering Canada in order to keep on working. We all know what freaking GoFundMe did. And if you don't know, you could just look at my previous video about GoFundMe and in that that GoFundMe account, when the truck drivers or the organizers for the truck drivers ended up getting $10 million, and GoFundMe was like, you know what, this violent protest, we gonna freeze your account, and now we gonna stop y'all from funding it. So that's $10 million that GoFundMe might end up stealing or giving to somebody else. Like, for real, they barely suggested that people should get a refund. They said, hey, you should make sure to call us so you can get a refund. And if you don't, we gonna keep your money, instead of just refunding people all the money that they got back. But I want to show y'all this real quick, and I don't have it up because I'm kind of stupid. GoFundMe from the Post Millennial from February 5th today. GoFundMe supports violent Antifa extremists, yet shuts down peaceful freedom convoy campaign. Again, guys, GoFundMe used the excuse that freaking that the freaking freedom convoy was they was encouraging some violence, but that's not what happened at all. That is definitely not what happened. So GoFundMe ended up doing this. Ended up shutting down the freaking convoy, because they said like the truckers were being violent, and they was being like violent against police officers and some government officials over there in Canada, and that's not what happened. You don't believe? Like, for real, this freaking article right here. And now apparently there's pictures by the Post Millennial proving how biased and left wing the freaking GoFundMe is. Here's a picture about legal fund for anti-fascist protesters, for Antifa protesters that was burning down freaking Portland and other liberal cities. One of them reached over $4,000. GoFundMe didn't stop that, and we all know Antifa is a violent ass people, freaking dropout college students. And from Jack, they ended up getting more evidence out of it. Let's go ahead and look at these photos real quick. Anti-fascist festival in the U.S. GoFundMe didn't shut it down. Legal fund for anti-fascist protesters. GoFundMe didn't shut it down. Help Antifa fascists in Texas. Look at all these freaking college dropouts. GoFundMe didn't shut it down. I have no idea what the hell that even says. GoFundMe didn't shut it down. They actually kept it. They monopolized on it. $4,400 has been raised for an active GoFundMe legal fund supporting two Antifa counter protesters who were arrested by police on July 15, 2022. Outside the Newton courthouse in Australia, Antifa's forces have clashed with demonstrators gathered to oppose the Chinese government after a man was charged for cracking a whip outside the Chinese embassy. According to the Daily Telegraph, one of the arrestees was charged with assaulting police, the GoFundMe page says. So they shut down the page for the trucker convoy. That there's multiple videos out here that claim that they was just being peaceful. They did not insult nobody at all. But GoFundMe has a freaking Antifa page still up, and they was out there assaulting police and other people out there. Solidarity and Defense Fund, which bailed out far left activists arrested during direct action, donated 1/3 of the campaign's total contributions. Best wishes with the legal defense comrades. The group comments under words of support. A fundraiser with a $100,000 goal launched in February 2021 helps Antifa activists in Texas. We believe that the oppression of marginalized persons and people of all colors and genders is wrong. We need your help to advance our cause in a state where the fight intensifies daily. We can win, the description reads. Another solidarity call on GoFundMe to Antifa comrades in Germany is asking for €1,000 as a basis for anti-fascist work in Trier and the surrounding area, plus €500, half of which is forwarded to 2 other stable organizations. A GoFundMe page is still online for a 2016 anti-fascist festival set in Miami, Florida. The organizers asked in the fundraiser description for money to fund one of the most prominent anti-fascist bands in the world from Chile. Slated to play in late June 2016 so that the group can spread anti-fascism throughout the conscious music of Kurazbum. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And especially the Spanish-speaking young people. Guys, GoFundMe has a history of targeting right-wing causes while it has broadcasted far-left campaigns. The company supported Antifa-occupied Chaz Chop following slayings in the lawless space in a community with no police. This farmer is feeding people and bringing them closer together, GoFundMe promoted. Guys, we're talking about the Chaz Zone, the autonomous Chaz Zone, where people were beaten, raped, and killed, mainly in Seattle. And you have this. See, this is the double standard of GoFundMe. They would say, "Hey, we do not want violence on our platform," but when they took down a fundraiser where there was no violence at all, when the police did go to the Freedom Convoy truckers, they went. The truckers just went. They ain't start no fight. This is just left wing or left wing platforms being left wing platforms and just taking down anything that's not their policies. That doesn't follow their politics. Let's get going. The massive trucker protest has rallied citizens, regardless of vaccination status, in a grassroots movement for the people in a defiance of oppressive governments. It started as a protest against mandatory vaccination for truckers, while Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, I don't fucking know, I don't like the guy, attempted to paint the Freedom Convoy as a fringe minority. And critics tried to frame the demonstration as Canada's own January 6th. See, they always want to go with freaking January 6th. That's their only defense. This peaceful protest is January 6th. This Freedom trucker convoy in Canada is January 6th. No, there was nothing getting burned down. Like the freaking Summer of Love, as the freaking left wing people depicted it. The Summer of Love, it was fiery, but mainly peaceful protest. That's how they depicted it throughout the whole 2020, and they still saying that same thing in 2022. And it's only February. The year just begun, and it's already some freaking craptastic people still pushing this freaking narrative that the Summer of Love was not violent. It was mainly peaceful, even though motherfucking buildings was being burned to the goddamn ground. And Brian Stelter wonders why people do not find CNN reliable. And they put their faith in Joe Rogan, where Joe Rogan getting 11 million views a day or a week. Guys, like I said in my last video, man, stop. If you use GoFundMe, stop that shit. Stop using GoFundMe. Go use that other platform, that Christian platform that apparently they promoted on Twitter, where this whole GoFundMe thing just stopped the fundraiser for the truckers. And apparently another another fundraising platform that's just the same as GoFundMe. They offer to be the backbone for fundraising. Join that organization. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's good or not. But if the organizers of the convoy are going to them, then put your money in that. Stop using these freaking left wing platforms that obviously hate you. I may be on YouTube, but YouTube has the biggest reach out of anybody. But I'm just one opinion here, guys. If you guys like I'm saying, like I'm subscribed, share the video. I will see you on the next one. Peace.